Tonight, a warning from elections officials on how to make sure your ballot for next week's election is counted. Officials tell us it may already be too late for some ballots to be postmarked in time. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Molly Shen.
And I'm Preston Phillips. Recent changes to the way the U.S. Postal Service postmarks mail may impact some of those last-minute ballots being postmarked on Election Day and properly counted. KOMO's Lynn Wynn spoke with King County elections officials today. She joins us live in Seattle with the latest. Lynn?
Yeah, Preston and Molly, you still have until Tuesday, Election Day, to drop your ballot off at one of these ballot drop boxes or get it postmarked by Election Day to be counted. But as mentioned, some changes to when USPS is now postmarking that mail may have an impact on your ballot.
I'm voting. I think it's something you have to do, and I just like to make sure it's done right.
With less than a week until Election Day, voters are getting their ballots in early.
I kind of want to get my vote in and make sure I vote the way sensible people vote.
Choosing to drop their ballots in a ballot drop box at King County Elections headquarters well ahead of Tuesday's deadline.
Because I know they've got it. It's on the premises, it's here. I don't have to hope.
Then they're going to go through this sorter machine right here.
But elections officials in King County say more than half of their voters typically wait until Election Day or the day before to vote. Ballots need to be postmarked by Election Day or dropped in a ballot drop box by 8 p.m. on Election Day. But recent changes to how the U.S. Postal Service is now postmarking mail could mean items are not postmarked on the day USPS first accepts them. So some last-minute ballots could risk not getting postmarked by Tuesday.
If you are going to use the United States Postal Service to return your ballot at this point, we strongly encourage you go into the post office and make sure that you get that all-important postmark of Election Day or before.
More than 194,000 ballots in King County have already been returned, most of them through mail. But other voters say they just like the security of dropping it in a ballot drop box.
I just think it's safer. I mean, this is where they're counted, so you might as well do it where it's done.
And again, at this point, if you are turning in your ballot through the mail, elections officials are recommending that you go ahead and go into the post office and get that postmark in person, or you have until 8 p.m. on Tuesday, Election Day, to drop it in one of these ballot drop boxes. Reporting live in Seattle, Lynn Wynn, KOMO News.
All right, thanks, Lynn. And there are a lot of items on ballots all around the state. Seattle, Tacoma, and Everett are all electing a mayor. The race for a King County executive is also on the ballot. To learn more about what's being decided where you live, just scan the QR code there on your screen for full coverage of Election Day Tuesday. And stick with KOMO News on Tuesday, November 4th for everything you need to know about this election. We'll have results and updates for you as they roll in here on TV, at KOMOnews.com, and on all of our social media platforms.